Okay, this was Vortech. Before I get started, I just want to say that, like I said, I've been out of this while. I might be a little out of practice. Thank you for, giving me someone to work on to try and get back into the swing of things. I wasn't sure if I was going to get back to this, and I found this wonderful deck today at the Goodwill store for only $1. It looks like it's never been used. The cards are brand spanking new, is what they look like. So back at it, and we'll see how I do. And again, because the experts have, the people who are professionals really kind of treated my, basically the complaint is I go too in depth. So we're not going. I'm going to try and change my style and be a little. Well, you'll see things are a little different if you're familiar with how I used to read. I'm not going to go over every card. But I will say I did the spread for a career. It's a career spread. Your present situation looks like there's options, and there's a page of swords involved, and also excuse me. Pardon. There's also, and alongside him is a magician, and so it looks like there's a process of learning. And not only is there a process of learning, you have all the tools you need for whatever it is that you're learning. So apparently there's something that you're in the process of right now, career-wise. It's either some sort of vocational training, something like that, or maybe something personal you need to learn, but I get the feel it's more of a vocational training type situation, or something you're learning that you're going to be using on the job. What got you here is the fact that you have been very busy at one point. You were tending to take on a lot of things, and it was a hard slog. It was just like, pushing against a wall for a while, and you probably didn't really know which way things are going to go with this. And then all of a sudden, it looks like something happened. There was an event of good fortune, something of it was like something snapped, and all of a sudden, there you are, just going to town with this new thing that you're working on or learning. What's going to change, though, and this is what you want to be concerned with coming up, is it's going to look like things are just going your way, like you've just found Oz, and then it looks like it's going to fall apart, and you're going to need some help, and it'll be there if you can, if you have the cognizance to look for it and accept it. And when you do, then it'll all pay off. Things will start to take off again. You'll feel like they're being pulled different directions, but as you had the Page of Swords presently, in the future, this Knight of Swords, this is the beautiful Aquarian deck, isn't it great? This Knight of Swords is in the outcome section, along with the Knight of Pentacles. So what we're going to have here is, it looks like you're not out of the woods yet. Whatever it is that you're in the process of doing now, you're not going to be out of the woods for a little bit. Don't be fooled by the fact that for a time there, things are going to look like you've arrived when maybe you haven't. It won't be over yet, but there'll be help for you, and it'll pick back up, and then you'll make slow, steady progress, and you will have graduated. You will have gone from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords, which means you're going to go from sort of like being the squire, learning all of the squire stuff, to being able to mount the knight and charge, mount the horse and charge forward, or you can mount the knight. It's your choice. But it does look like you're, and that's the irony too of these last two cards. You know what? I'm glad, because I've done this twice. I've read this. I videoed my response twice because the first one didn't come out as I like it. I'm glad I did, because I'm really seeing now that. And once again, I don't want to belabor the cards too much, but we have the Chariot, the last three cards. which is really a card about, you know, wild horses and being pulled in different directions, and the idea that you have the Knight of Swords and a Knight of Pentacles both paired up together, which, as knights go, it's good that you have these two knights at the same time. The one is fast and charging forward, the other is slow and steady. So there's going to be a, you know, sort of a contradiction there, and I wanna focus on that a second. Okay, it looks like it looks like it's what that's saying is it's going to be is in the future something very fast paced is going to happen for you. The work will be fast paced, but your progress is going to be slow and steady. And for some reason, I almost get the impression that there's something that involves food. I'm not sure why. But that kind of came to me when I was focusing on that, food or restaurants or something like that. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but you know, that doesn't come from the cards. It just came from me, and I could be way off. I'm not. But anyway, that's the read. Let me know if anything significant happened, if there's anything close to what you're working on. And if I'm not all close, and don't be afraid, don't humor me. If I'm not even close, if I'm 100% wrong, say so. I'd rather hear that. And let me know. Thanks.